Hey honey, welcome to the Lusamir channel. This is a Libra reading for love, September. It's a lady Libra. I will be reading just Libra ladies. If you don't identify as a lady, you can still stick around and watch and see if the message could resonate for you. Because, I mean, energy doesn't really discriminate between genitals. So you could do that. If not, you know, it is what it is. I will be reading. This is a Libra Love September 2018 reading. A song that came into my head was the lyrics that came into my head was depression, please cut to the chase and cut a long story short. Oh, please be gone. How much longer can this drama afford to run? Picture something only heaven knows. That if danger grows, it's safe to say there's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. It's a song. I butchered that completely. I butchered that. It's I got that while tuning into your energy, I suppose. It's a song by Owl City. There's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. I remember something, something, something. This is really important because this month might still be, I know in our general reading something didn't happen or something won't be happening this month or something like that. Something that you wanted, blah, blah, blah. I forget. But, I feel like there is a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. I remember what I can't even go past. I know the lyrics to the song, but I can't go past. I'm still here. I can't go past Tidal Wave. The song is called Tidal Wave by Owl City. He's been coming up. I got a channeled message from him for another reading. Yes, come through, Owl City. So this is good. This month, Libra, if you're feeling some type of way towards the beginning of September or, you know, whatever, there's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. And I can't go past those lyrics. I'm going to read them. And help is on the way. I forget the last time I felt brave. I just recall insecurity, 'cause it came down like a tidal wave, and sorrow swept over me. And then it goes on to say, 'cause I was given grace and love. I was blind and now I can see, 'cause I found a new hope from above, and courage swept over me. So perhaps this bright light that comes this month is something that helps you take action on cutting yourself out of whatever's been going on. Because, yeah, depression, please cut to the chase and cut a long story short. Oh, please be done. How much longer can this drama afford to run? Fate looks sharp. See all this cutting stuff? It's like Queen of Swords shit. Fate looks sharp, severs all my ties, and breaks whatever doesn't bend. But sadly then, all my heavy hopes just pull me back down again. Yeah. Yeah. There's, the end is uncertain, but it feels like there's a bright light up ahead. It's safe to say. Yeah. I love this. It says, 'cause I'm so afraid, is that the light at the far end of the tunnel or just the train? Lift your arms, only heaven knows where the danger grows, and it's safe to say, there's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. So the song is Tidal Wave by Owl City, and that's taken up 5 minutes of our time. Sorry about that, but that seemed really, really important, and I'm a Libra, so I needed that. Okay. Alright, may I please get some messages for, guidance, rather, for Libra in love. A Libra lady, love, for September. Depression, please cut. I feel like you're over things. Cut to the chase and cut a long story short. Oh, please be done. How much longer can this drama afford to run? They say, Libra, is about balance and the scales. And I don't feel like, if that's the case, then I don't feel like, yeah, you're making moves. Money moves. I feel like when we're out of balance, I don't know about you, but I know for me, when I'm out of balance, that's the worst thing for me. So I'd rather cut shit out and not be out of balance. Like, balance is life for me. Look, balance came out. I cannot make heads or tails of this encouragement here. It does feel like, yeah, we're ready to leave. We're ready to exit. We've learned what we need to learn from the situation, and we're ready to just fucking leave. We would rather be in a storm that is of our choosing than one where we're continuing to suffer. Like, we want to cut through the drama, cut through the shit, and just go fucking through that storm and be like, fine, I'm fucking done. But certain things are holding us back, but I feel like it's a place that we kind of need to be. So I feel like the bright light up ahead is, you know, the tunnel is something that you had to go through. Not had to go through, but it's something that you've been going through, and there's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. And look at this bright lights up ahead. Balance will be coming. Balance will be more present. This bright light up ahead is emerging from this mountain, this block, and being at the top of our game, embracing love, heart wide open. Goblins, this feels like thoughts, right? Doubts, fears, all that shit, and being like, fuck this bullshit. This is about being stuck, but I feel like it's also about you leaving stuckness. Being I'm done. Like, this again feels like I'm done with this stuckness. Like, I'm leaving, going towards this magic stream. This goblins, it's almost like, again, it feels like this space that we've been, this dark tunnel, this, for some of you, this depression has been, I hate saying this, but it has given you something. It has taken away what you no longer needed, what wasn't serving you anymore. And what it's left you with is exactly what you need to move through this storm, to cut through the bullshit. And that's the storm that you're ready to take on. This is, goblins are amongst this magic stream. I feel like the goblins is just this like small stuff in this little patch here. And it's all moving towards magic stream, moving towards alignment, which makes me feel like whatever's been going on in your world, it's more or less in alignment with where you need to be. So you haven't deviated off path. You're not necessarily off your path. Like, you're okay, and you're going to be okay. There's a bright light up ahead, and help is on the way. And you take that help by the balls and you tell it what to do. Like, you move through this space. It's just with this encouragement, it is encouragement, but the thing is, here it means like you made a mistake, and here it means like, oh, be encouraged, like we got you. So, excuse me, I can't quite make heads or tails, like a misstep. And this might be you. I feel like whatever decision you make this month, and a lot of Libra readings have been like, Libra, you're gonna make a decision. Whatever decision you make this month, I feel like you might make it and be doubtful about it, but it is in alignment. Come through. All right, thanks for that. Whatever decision you make, you might be doubtful about it, but for the most part, it's in alignment with what you're doing, what you need to do with where you're going, and cutting out the bullshit, and doing what you need to do for yourself and your love life, and being wide open and bringing balance back into your world, our world. Shit, look, okay. You're encouraged to do it. It feels like it's a misstep. It feels like you maybe made the wrong decision, but I feel like you're just gonna like, I don't fucking care. I want to be out of this space. And not in a bad way necessarily. Maybe for some of you, I don't know every Libra in the world, but I feel like not necessarily in a bad way. It's just in a way that you're like, you know what, standing up for yourself, and just like the lyrics said, like, how much longer can this drama afford to run? There's a part in the song where he says, "At the last time I felt brave, I just recall insecurity." This is totally that. Because it came down like a tidal wave and sorrow swept over me. Then I was given grace and love, encouragement. I was blind and now I can see. Because I found a new hope from above. and courage swept over me. I mean, look, okay, it gets real here on the Loose Lemire channel. So when it comes to love this month, you will be empowered to make a move that is good for you, or at least something that, yeah, something that trust yourself, Libra. Not get grounded, but trust yourself. I feel like you've been in the muck. You've been in the muck for a while. And you're done. Like, you're done playing, you know? You're kind of like, all right, well, I'm good. Peace and out. Cause I found a new hope from above, and courage swept over me. Doop 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 doop. Codependency, an end to that kind of, you know, whatever's been holding you down, whatever's been lurking around in your space. And this is, keep an open mind. This is you, like, saying goodbye to the shit that's been on your head, like on your heart. Heart to heart conversations, to me, feels like some of you aren't really gonna have to say much. You're gonna not be asking for permission to leave, but making statements about what it is that you want in a situation where you haven't been making statements. I feel like the time for heart to heart conversations is over in a way. It's more of like decisions now, and you letting go of what's been happening, and you stepping into yourself to like allow what's going to be happening. I think you will be letting go of again, the codependency, like all that shit, and allowing what's not what's yours to come necessarily, but like allowing and embracing and being open to what needs to come your way and what needs to happen. Which is calling in your fucking soulmate. Like, come fucking through, bitch. Yeah, I feel like you're cutting out some bullshit this month. I feel like if I pull out tarot, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, all of them swords are gonna be like a Page of Swords. All of them will be like coming out being like, yeah, like, fuck this shit. I'm done. And it's not even in like, it could be definitely and I'm done, where it's like, yes, I'm done. Done. Excuse me, my voice broke. I'm not crying. But it's a one where, for some of you, again, spectrums and layers, that's how I read. It's also one where you decide to be done physically, and you're just like, you know what, like, I'm out. Yeah, thanks. Bye. It's, you know, it's been real. And for some of you, it's an I'm out to yourself. It's a come to a lot of come to Jesus moments this month. Wow, so beautiful. A lot of it's a come to Jesus moment where you're like, you know what, like, no, this isn't worth my time. This isn't, you know, I've spent enough of myself here. I want balance. I want peace. I want what's mine. I want, you know, what's real, and you moving into that. Or yeah, I want what actually fits with my heart. So for singles, this, I mean, for everybody, but, you know, for singles, like, you ain't got no prospects. Like, you are stepping into what is yours, stepping into forsaking what's been holding you back, or at least taking baby steps towards, you know, what it is that you want. So again, for singles who are looking for love, I'm assuming that's what you're watching this for. You are taking little steps, baby steps, manning up, queening up to find a king. For some of you, not really. For some of you, you're looking for some pages, little boys. For some of you, when I say pages, I just mean like you're looking for, it's baby steps. For some of you, it's baby steps. It's taking some little steps to get yourself out there, and that's awesome, babe. That's great. For some of you, you're taking giant steps, not so giant, but you're taking a step that feels giant to you, right? So, you're moving towards going into the storm, you know, the scary place, the thing that you've been avoiding doing, the thing that you've been like, I don't know if I should hold out, your excuses, you're being like, all right, this is what I am. I haven't lost all the weight. I haven't grown, you know, I haven't died. I don't have the money to dye my hair, whatever the fuck's going on with you, right? Like, I haven't done whatever. This is who I am. I'm going to start now. I'm going to go forward and, you know, open my heart and go after what I want and allow myself to feel what I want. Like, you're not, you're taking what you have with you forward. For those of you that are in a situationship, it's really what I've been saying. You're taking your life back into your own hands and being like, fuck, like how much longer can this drama afford to run? Like, let it cut to, like, you're over it. Okay, you're just like, fuck, all right, I'm good. Thanks, you know, for this experience. I'm good. If you want to stick around, you can, but I'm definitely taking my little dress and my shoes, and I'm, you know, I'm gonna do me, and in the way that, you know, I'm just gonna do me, whatever that means for you, right? This is you taking yourself out of the you know, the mind fuck that you've been in and being like, okay, fuck, oh my God, like, okay, ugh, you know, bringing balance into your world and being like, all right, I'm opening my heart to love and doing that. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a steady couple, I feel like you have been having some doubts about this relationship, whether or not it's going well or whether or not it's not going well. If it's going well, you're doing that thing where you're like, oh, is it going too well? Will this really last? These little things, this, that, and the other. If it's not going well, oh, it's not going well, right? Either way, for both situations, you're falling out of that mentality. You're falling out of looking at the other person and looking at your fears and being like, I'm so fucking exhausted from like playing around in the mess, and I want to just enjoy, or I want to just have more balance, and you're moving towards something that is what you want. So if if your partner has been wanting more commitment than you, and you've been kind of closed off to that, you might be entering into commitment because it's scary, right? You're moving towards a scary thing. If you've been thinking about leaving your partner, you might be moving towards doing the scary thing, which is leaving your partner. So I feel like you're taking what you have and being like, you know what? Like, anything is better than this situation right now. Like, you've grown uncomfortable enough for you to actually do something, because typically we're still quite comfortable in our discomfort, so we don't do shit. But I feel, Libra, that you've moved through this discomfort and you're like, oh God, this is for the fucking birds. Like, I am just not about this. And you're moving, taking what you have with you and chancing it out into the wild. And I feel like that is good this month. That decision, that mental space is a powerful place to be. Depression, please cut to the chase and cut a long story short. Oh, please be done. How much longer can this drama afford to run? Fate looks black, only heaven knows that if danger grows, it's safe to say there's a bright light up ahead and help is on the way. Help is on the way, help is on the way, help is on the way, help is on the way. I forget the last time I felt brave. I just recall insecurity, 'cause it came down like a tidal wave, and sorrow swept over me, 'cause I was given grace and love. I was blind, but now I can see, 'cause I found a new hope from above, and courage swept over me. I feel like you will be seeing things for what they are. These came out like this, but they feel much better like this. I feel like you'll be seeing things for what they are, and you'll come to some truth. While for some of you, okay, with this heart-to-heart conversation, like I was saying, some of you will just kind of like make statements. That's why I don't feel like you won't be having a conversation. Please don't be that person. But I don't feel like you will, if you are leaving the situation, whatever leaving the situation means, I don't won't be having some sort of exchange about it. if it involves another human being that you're going to talk to. I don't think so. I just don't feel like this exchange is going to be the needy exchange. I don't feel like this change is, that's why I say I think it's going to be statements. It's going to be more so like, this is where I'm at, you know, this is what I want, and this is where I'm going. Not saying that you have to do that, just saying that if that happens this month, this is going to be more so statements. Not saying, you know, what do you think? Where should we go? Unless you are in a couple or whatever, but even then, I feel like it's more so statements for yourself and to this person, being like, you know, this is where I'm at. And if they choose to respond and engage in a dialogue, sure, but it's a dialogue with, you know, two equal parties as opposed to one who is in a negative, in an insecure place, wanting validation for where they're at. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like some truths are going to be just like truths, because this is like some truths that need to be told, some truths that need to be said and mentioned and need to come out. But this is like some truths that are like, So I feel like whatever situation this is, it's going to be, if you do decide to discuss it with this person or this whatever with yourself, it's going to be difficult, right? It's going to be just uncomfortable. And a part of you might feel like, oh, am I making the wrong decision? But I feel like deeply, you know that it is the right decision, and you'll be making it for yourself. Like, you'll be making it for where you want to be in the future, where you've been in the past, but also realizing where you're at and being like, I'm not getting any younger. For some of you, like, I'm not getting any younger. Things haven't improved, or things haven't changed. So for those of you who will be taking the step to move forward with someone, it's like, I don't know if I've made the right decision, but, you know, I might as well try this, you know, stop with the bullshit, pussyfooting around, and actually try this. For others of you who will be kind of exiting a situation, but by exit, I mean, it could even be just energetically, right? Moving past a certain situation. It's where you realize that, man, all I have is this moment, and life is happening right the fuck now, and I need to do something to make life happen in the way that I want it to be, which is to bring in what it is that you want. So let's see if we can get any more information for you. If you'd like a private reading, information for that is in the description box below. If you like this reading, I'm going to read this card next. Let me just find it. If you like this reading, please like the video so other Librans can get this message. I feel like a lot of Libras might need this. So, and comment on the video, you know, engage. I'd love to know where you're at as a Libra in this story. If you'd like to give to the channel, that would be awesome. That link is also in the description box. So everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Yeah. So I feel like you are making some sort of move to do something, Libra. Like, and you are going to make a move. So it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now. Yup, everything you need right now. Whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and improve your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So, yeah, there's that. But there's also these truths here. So, alright. With this in protection, I like that. It says, whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well. The miracles will appear. So I feel like this definitely resonates with this this doubt. And I feel like even with that, Libra, wherever you're going, yeah, you might be a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I made the right decision. And whatever choice you make, right? This is good. In whatever choice you make. But I also feel like you don't know what's up ahead and you're like okay with it. You just want the drama to end, whatever the drama is, the drama in your mind, the drama in the reality, whatever the drama is, you just want it to be done, and you're willing to take that leap of faith to move out of this. Okay, so again, with the heart-to-heart conversations, I'm going to read this truth be told. It says, people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based on your personality and experience up to now. Okay? And here's some presents here. Like, what are you experiencing now? A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Really? Alright, Libra, if you would like to donate to the channel so I can get a really good charger for this device that I use to record, that would be great, because this shit really pisses me off when equipment does not fucking work. Okay. And here, in the protection, it says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. So there's a call for truth. So that's what I'm saying with this heart-to-heart conversations. It's not coming from a needy place. It's not coming from an insecure place. It's coming from a position of power, knowing that, you know what, like, I have power here. Like, you know, like the lyric was saying, I forget the last time I felt brave. I just recall insecurity because it came down like a tidal wave and sorrow swept over me. But I was given grace and love. You will be given grace and love this month. I was blind and now I can see because I found a new hope from above, heart, wide open. And courage swept over me. Courage will sweep over you this month, Libra. Allow it to sweep over you. Start beginning to percolate with that and find truth and express truth in the way that it needs to who it needs to, especially to yourself. Okay? Best of luck, honey. Keep your light on. Let me know what's going on, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Or hit me up for a private reading in the email. Good luck.